Disturbing facts that would probably disturb you even if you're not easily disturbed. Part 88. Yesterday, a dog walker on the west side of Chicago discovered a box containing a human head. The investigation is ongoing. I know what you thought. What's in the box? I know what you're thinking. Ivan VI of Russia, who ascended the throne at the age of 2 months, was overthrown by his cousin, Elizabeth Petrovna, a year into his reign. He spent the next 20 years of his life secretly imprisoned without the guards knowing his true identity, before being killed in an attempted rescue. It's a tough life for a kid, man. Mitchell Rupee, who shot 2 Olympia bank tellers at point-blank range during a 1981 robbery, was deemed too fat to be hung. At the time, Washington's only death penalty was by hanging. Juries twice sentenced him to death, but higher courts overturned the sentences. In 1994, a federal judge upheld his conviction, but agreed with Rupee's contention that at 400 pounds, he was too large to hang because of the risk of decapitation. Rupee died at age 51 from a long-term illness. Look, I've always heard the thing, the bigger you are, the harder you are to kidnap, and apparently the bigger you are, the harder you are to give the death sentence to. Speaking of Washington, prisoners in Washington state that were on death row could choose to be hanged instead of getting the lethal injection until the death penalty was abolished in 2023. Why would you choose to be hanged, though? There's a chance that it's not going to break your neck and that you're just going to be strangled. I'd rather just give it to me and call it a day, dude. In 1671, a man named Francois Vatel was in charge of a 2,000-person banquet to be held in honor of King Louis XIV. Vatel ended up becoming distraught after a delivery of seafood was late. In his calculated, reasonable mind, he thought that the only answer to his delivery being late was to take his own life by running himself through his own sword. I just want to know, if that is what you felt like was the only option, what were they going to do to you for being late? That's what I want to know. The Tsavo man-eaters were a pair of male lions who systematically hunted and killed railway workers in 1898. The lions were responsible for at least 35 deaths. And I would have been one of them, because I would have been acting like I was freaking Snow White or something. I would have been shaking the treat bag at them. Come on, guys. We can be friends. No, you can be dead, Larissa. During a 6-month period, 2,055 brown recluse spiders were collected in a 19th century built home in Lenexa, Kansas. Estimates show that at least 400 spiders were large enough to cause a venomation, and a family of 4 had been living there since 1996, and despite seeing these spiders multiple times, nobody had ever been bit. Those are not spiders. Those are your homeboys. You know what's crazy is I actually myself have a pet brown recluse spider. A lot of people think it's weird, but I think he's super cute, and his name is... Thanks for watching.